Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here, and welcome to my 10-day wire ring making challenge. Now be sure to join the Facebook event page where you can share pictures of your wire rings as you make them. And at the end of the 10-day challenge, I'm going to be drawing one winner to win my wire art course and also a custom-made item from our Etsy shop. And if the contest is over, no fears, you can still share pictures of your work in the event page on Facebook or join the Wire Art and Jewelry Makers Club. Today we're making this cute little hand ring. And what you're going to need for the project is 20 gauge wire. This is the artistic copper wire. 18 gauge for the band. A 6mm bead, that's a miracle bead. You'll need a ring cone, and if you don't have one, just use a thick marker or a highlighter and your tools. So to create the hand, I have the 20 gauge wire and I have about a foot of wire. I always like to cut it too long than too short, and I just kind of eyeball the shape of it. Now if you do want to print out a picture or draw out a picture first, you can totally do that, or if you want to create a template. The artistic wire jig would be too large, but I have made templates out of nails and wooden blocks that I have some other videos showing how to do that. So you could definitely do that if you wanted to as well. So I'm just kind of eyeballing, you know, the middle fingers a little higher, and then the other fingers to the left and right are just a little lower, and then the baby finger, it goes down a little bit, and then of course it's shorter here. I guess the only really difference on both sides is the thumb is actually, you know, quite a bit like lower down, and that you'll understand if you trace your own hand. You can get an idea of the dimensions and all that type of thing. So I've even before traced my own hand and scanned it or shrunk it down to be proportionate size. So there's all kinds of possibilities you can do to get the shape. So that's the basic shape of the hand. And what you want to do is just bring this around here. We're going to just close it up a little bit, finish it, tighten it up a little bit. And then what I have here is I want to put a bead in the middle. We're going to bend this wire out sort of perpendicular here, and we want to finish the shape of the hand on the other side. So we're going to just kind of curve it around, bring it around, and then when you're happy with the shape, okay, you can do it as wide or as narrow as you want, then you want to close this end. So take your round pliers and do a loop around, and just see you've done a loop around here, and then just clip that end off, because we have to get rid of our ends, right? So we'll just give that a little bend and a clip, and if you push it down, it'll be nice and flush there. So now what you want to do is just start this up a little bit, just bend it up a little bit, and put your 6mm bead on there. So we're going to stick the 6mm bead right on there. And we want to surround that with wires. So let's just go ahead. Just going to start the bend a little bit. So we'll just start it around here, and we're just going to surround that bead with wire. So we'll go all the way around. Now I like it when it's got like a full circle of wire around it. So I'm just going to go around it a couple of times. See, I'm going around back a bit. So we're going to go around here. Now, I like when it's surrounded all the way around with wire. So what I'm going to do is actually take this wire and put it through so it's at the back. So we'll just push it through here. Now it's at the back, and it's a little more discreet. And then continue winding it. I'll flip it over so you can see the back. I'm going to continue winding it around the back here. Okay. And then to finish it, I found the most discreet place to kind of finish it is like just here at the thumb, although you could finish it on any of these. In theory, you could clip it off, but just so it's more solid, I like to secure it in place somewhere. So I'll just take it here and then just bend that around. here, and then clip that. And that just anchors it in place. There's different ways you can finish it. I just find that's a nice, I like my pieces to be really solid and not to catch on things, so that's just one solution. And then what you do is you just push the end in, and it's really flush in there, so it's not going anywhere. So now you have your cute little hand. That could be an earring, that could be anything, but to make the ring, we're just going to take a piece of the 18 gauge wire, because it's nice and solid, wrap it around the ring cone. A lot of my rings are made this way, just very simple, right? So there we go. And then you're going to eyeball, you know, what position your bends have to be in. Take your round pliers, push it up, and this one too, push it up where you're going to be attaching it. So it looks something like that. And then we're going to take our piece and just put that in one side and then that in the thumb, and we'll place it back on our ring cone and we'll bend the ends. So we'll take this and bend it here, and then this one wherever you want to bend it, and it could be like in the finger, it could be like sort of in the bend of the hand, below the finger, whatever makes sense to you, whatever seems to be like working right for your design, because it really depends on the shape. And then now, as we've done with other ones, we can just bend this down a little bit more and clip it. And that's just to get it like really tucked in there, so it's nice and flush and it's not scratching. And then you just poke that in there so that's not scratching anything. And then this one too, you just want to pull it in a little bit more, okay, and give it a little bit of a clip. Get your pointy cutters in there and just really give it a clip, and then put it in there. And then, as always, I like to put it back on the ring cone, and then you do any like finishing, shaping and stuff that you have to do. And there you have your super cute little hand ring. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for lots more DIY wire art and jewelry making videos. Hit the notification bell to be notified when I go live and when I post new videos. And be sure to join the Facebook event page for the 10-day wire ring making challenge. And if the contest is already over, no worries, you could still share photos of your work in the Wire Art and Jewelry Makers Club on Facebook. I'll link it up below. And if you'd like to check out our wire art and jewelry on Etsy, my husband and I specialize in custom wedding cake toppers and funky jewelry. And if you'd like to join my mailing list, be sure to sign up below and I'll send you a free copy of my Wire Art Essentials ebook. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you the next time.